to df head, df columns. Okay, let's see what is going on. Okay, df columns, and then what we need to do, df head, we need to know what's going on. Df head 2, we know the, okay, now what we need to do, we need to clean. So first we need to check the null value. Okay, and df is na, all of them. When we have a null value, we know that here is true, but is here all of them look like false, but we don't know, so we can get some, okay, some bracket. Okay, so we get the null value, so all of them is good, no null value, each columns are good, so we don't want to care about null value. Okay, next what we need to do, we need to check duplicate df, duplicate value df, duplicated dot, all of them look okay, so duplicate value, no duplicate value, so data set don't have a duplicate value, but we can check column name is the df country, this column name have duplicate or not. Okay, we can check, and duplicator, sometimes duplicate, any spelling change, I think so. Dot value column, this one small value b, otherwise case sensitive Python, so false 195, so all of them is good, so non-duplicate value for country too. Okay, now we need to check what we need to check. We need to check outliers. Okay, next we need to check outliers, so no duplicate value, no null value, so we need to check outliers for columns. So df dot select data type, so we need to check all integer outlier. Okay, integer include equal to numeric value, number into MP number value dot columns. Let's see, these all of them number value dot column. See, these all of them number value column. So we need to check what we need to make a plot, box plot. I in which data set, df select data type include number columns. Okay, we need to do SNS, we need to plot box plot data, so data equal to df x equal to I. Okay, and plot show. Let's see how to see. So this is a how many columns? I think it's so here's a box plot for each integer column, but here's most of them is outliers. Okay, here's outliers, lots of outliers each column, but in a data set we can't remove these outliers because it's a 1980. Some of the countries, they don't want to come here because they don't want that much knowledge or that much education, so that much facilities, that much money, so they come here. Nowadays 2013 or 2024, nowadays most of the people more knowledgeable, they know how to come here, so they came here. So we can't remove any outlier here because this data is for each countries. Every years they came here, that value. So that value is not a fixed value, sometimes more, sometimes less, depend on their country issues. Or here is Canada issues. Canada sometimes restrict some countries, sometimes they open the country, sometimes they give a they take more people here. So we can't remove the outlier, so we don't want to care about outlier. But it looks in the data that we have lots of outlier, but we don't want to remove any outlier because 1980 is one country, no one come here, but is now in 2013 10,000 people come here. So how we change it? If we change that numbers, our analysis not true, so we don't want to care outlier here. Okay, we need to check our country names. Okay, country names. Now we need to check the country names. What's going countries, country dot to list. DF. Because we need to change the country name, some of them here. Some country name is very big, so we need to change that country name here. This one is very big, and some countries is a space here. So we need to here is when we clean the data, we need to clean the data because we need to analyze by countries. So we use country name also. So we need to clean and standardize for country names or country names. So now we check how to we renaming for long name for country names. Okay, so what we need to do, df country. Okay, same name, we can put country, y country equal to df country equal to dot replace or rename, replace. Okay, replace which country name we need to change. Okay, we can check each of them. This one here, this one is very big. That one is okay. Here China Congo, this one is very big. Okay, so what we do is we change this one. China, Hong Kong. You can put China, Hong Kong. Okay, like that special administration region. So we can put China, Hong Kong. Next one, comma. So next one, China, Macau. So we can put this one. China, input short name. We don't want to space too. If we have a space, we have an issue. Okay, and what else? This one, okay, Iran. We can put Iran. This one, we don't want that thing. Okay, we need to clean. We need to check everything, and we need to clean everything. If we are not cleaning, we have an issue for when we are doing analyzing. Okay, so Iran, comma, okay, let's do that. Yeah, and this one too. Okay, whatever we need to check. Okay, we need to check each and everything. Okay, we can this one. We don't want to check. We don't want to rename everything. So wait. Okay. This one is okay. We can put Sri Lanka too. Okay, because it's double word to put space, so we don't want a space here because we need to analyze this variable too. So this country too. So and United States. This one. Whatever meaningful, we need to put a meaningful name. Okay, not a normal name. Okay, and what else? This Venezuela. But we have any Venezuela here? No, so we can put this one, Venezuela. Okay, we rename it. Here we can put what we can put here. Sorted long country name so that it fits better on the graph. Okay, if you have a bigger names, when we use the when we use the graph time, we have an issue for that one is not fully content for our graph. And another one, when we use like a space row name, space name, that one have an issue for when we are analyzing or when we write a coding. Okay, now we can rename. So shift and enter. Okay, let's not replace, we already replaced. Can check. So this is the one, DF country, same name. We can put the same name. Okay? Now we can check DF country, same this one. DF country to list. Check, and this one we can check here. Any changes? No. Everything is okay. China, see, China, Hong Kong, China. Whatever we use it, that one only come. Other one is not here. Now let's see. Okay, so we rename the country name, and then we need to do something. Don't worry, just checking. Okay, just checking what's going on here. See, when we make a graph or anything, see, nothing here is our y-axis is, this is the numbers. We don't know what is going on because these numbers coming from where. Here df head 25. Okay, when we get the numbers here, these number from index numbers coming from index numbers. So these numbers is index numbers. So when we analyze the data like this data set, we get the graph or plot like this, means our graph like this. So when we get okay, this one is which country, we don't know that. So what we need to do here, we need to set the index for country. Country is the index. We choose, or we make a country column with the index of this data set. If we make this like that, we get the country name is here, otherwise no, otherwise we get the numbers. So we have an issue for that one. So before we proceed, difficult index of data set is numeric range from 0 to 194, because the index name is, index column is that numeric column. So this make it very difficult to do query by a specific country. For examples, search for data on Japan, we need to know corresponding index number, because if we want India, if we need to check India, we don't know the number. We can check India because then India is not index. So we need to put this number, otherwise we can't check. So what we need to do, what we need to do here, we need to make a country is the index. So we need to, what we need to do, df. So you know, you have why we need to make a country's index, because otherwise is index numbers is kind for our plot or everywhere. So now we need to change df set index and we do country, 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 set index is country as in place, otherwise not in place. For data, if we are not put in place, the data set is not changed. In place equal to true. Okay, so we can check data set df. Why? Okay, now is here. This one is good. So df here. Here 2. Thing is we can't now we can't say because I run this command. We already finished this command. So when we are rerun it, because this country is now not a column, so we can't set the index. Okay, that's why, otherwise it's good. So this is our data set now. Is index is country. So if you want to check, if you want to check India df dot. So now we need to, we already, this is a data set, our data set. If you want to check any country, df log, we know that log, no? So we check the log, we can put the country name, India. In India, here is our data set. Our data set, India detail, full India details contain is Asia, region is South Asia, developing country or this is a developing country. So which every year how many people came here. See, this is the values. So we here we change the index. Okay, so df, this is our data set. Almost data set is clean now. So we steps 2, what we did here. First we check the null value, yes, null value, and then we check the duplicate value, and then we check the outlier. But outlier we are not clean here because sometimes outlier is acceptable in this data set. And then we change the country's name or rename the country name because it's a long name is there, so we don't want to keep it here. So we shorted the country name, and then what we need to know, the country column we are set for index. So steps 2 is done now. Now we are moving for step 3. Okay, so thanks for watching my videos. If you like this video, please thumbs up and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching. Thank you.